Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some more Factorio. We're also going to be working on more automation. So right now, if you remember at the end of last episode, uh, we had some power distribution issues and we were also wanting to come up with a way to automate this process. Right now, we've got a hand feed copper into production of the red science. And we also want to get some of the green science going too. As long as this is going okay, I think we'll continue to research some cool stuff in progress of making some other cool things. Let's see, what do we have that's available for research? We've got logistics too, but that takes green research. You know what? Let's just start at the very beginning and let that run because if you look at it, it all of these first researches are absolutely necessary. So we'll just let that run. And yep, that's full. What do we need for that other science? Let's go ahead and see what it takes to build us another one of these. We need a little bit of this iron plate and some copper. Go ahead and grab some of that iron plate. And we'll come over here to steal some of this copper. We actually probably need to upgrade our copper production as well. And yeah, we'll go ahead and make one of those. And we'll slowly build our way back to exactly what we need. I'm going to go ahead and grab all those. And I probably need a little bit more of this iron too. Boom, there we go. Properly fueled up with iron. So I can't really replace these, the yellow inserters, with burner inserters because they're not getting fuel from anywhere. And that would just add some unnecessary complexity. I think, yeah, that production's doing pretty good. I also need to slap down probably a few more of these. Drop that there, because that's not in line. I want to keep fairly standard grid going. Okay, so that should be in line with that. Drop that there. And then we'll drop this at the very edge of its reach. And right there, we'll connect it into the main. We're now producing more of this iron to work with. Which we should probably also be slapping down a couple of more of these long arms. And a couple more burner inserters. Like I said, they're not really the best. But shoot, if they work. Okay, we'll set that. Boom, there we go. We've got a lot of output. Let's go ahead and drop these burner inserters. Go. And we should also fit in a couple more of these long arm inserters. And I think, yeah, that's gonna have to work. This guy's not really doing a whole bunch. Once it runs through all of that, it's gonna be kind of dead. We do need to still work on what the exact shape should look like. And we do also need to extend this out at least a little bit so that they're properly connected. Okay. So not to totally lose what we were thinking about, we're going to go ahead and plop this down because we made it, might as well. We'll expand into that eventually, and we'll go ahead and pop open the turret research and get the gun turrets up. It'll be a little while before we need them. We've got to produce a certain amount of pollutants or expand a certain amount before the biters decide that they want a piece of us. And it looks like iron is kind of full at the moment. Yeah, definitely increasing production over here is a big deal. And we want a couple more burner inserters, a couple more long inserters, and probably a couple more regular, just powered inserters. Because eventually, what we want to do is we want to be able to reach the larger power poles. The power poles that have a little bit more reach. Drop that down, and boom. We've got a whole nother one that should be Oh, and you gotta turn it the right way. There we go. Now they're all facing the correct way, and we should be making a lot more of that copper. Now, let's take a look-see at what exactly it takes to make the green research. So we'll go over here and hit green research. We need transport belts and inserters. So let's see what transport belts require. They need iron plate and gears, or iron gear wheels. So the first step is probably going to be these iron gear wheels. Okay, we'll get that working. That will feed into, and we need a couple more of these. And we'll start the next, because that finished fast. So much research getting done so quick. And I do know that we're also going to need a splitter. Um, you know, in hindsight, we're probably pretty okay if we just pull off of this line. So we could actually put within reach here the transport belt system. As long as we, say, split off of here and come in. So we're definitely going to need iron coming in. And we're going to have to make a few more of those. So let's go ahead and steal a little bit more iron, steal a little bit more of this copper. And that should get us up and running so we can start making some more stuff like a few more power poles. It's a kind of an endless cycle of we need this built, we'll build more. You know? Let's see, we needed that splitter that I just made. Put that there, and yes, I realize still it is not very optimized, but it is functional at the moment. Okay, so once that comes out, we need to put that on probably another belt. Actually, we don't need that power pole that close. We want as much coverage as we can get. There we go. That'll work right there. So next, we need inserters. Let's take a look at what that takes to build. We can't make the other inserters just yet, which tells me there's probably, there we go, assembling machine 2. It costs a little bit more, moves a little bit faster, and can make more things. We're going to have to wait a minute and let that go ahead and process. While we wait, we're going to increase what we can actually produce as far as that goes. Oh no, and I had some of these going the wrong way, didn't I? Yep, there we go. That's going the right way now. That's going in, that's going in, that's going in. Okay, this guy, sorry bud, you're gonna have to move. You're already full of stuff you didn't need. Okay, well, our production hadn't actually gone up just yet. Now it has. Let's see, I wonder, was there any way for me to reach that from here? No, there wasn't. I could do an underground belt. You know what? Let's get rid of this for the moment. We'll go ahead and slap that in. And how big is this? Can this actually reach all three? That actually can reach all three, but it's in a suboptimal position. So it needs to go here. And we need a couple of those underground belts. They make in pairs, so it's a good thing. Pick up from there, we'll drop off there, and they should still, yes, they can actually reach through that. And that tells me we also need another one, probably in line with this one. Boom. And we actually, boom. Boom. Nope, nope, that's not right. Ah! Silly wonsnot. There we go. That should actually take care of that. And they are now all actually productive. Except for this one. Because I forgot there was a whole another one. It wasn't working quite right. But we'll put the gap there. Then we need the underground belts to go boom, boom, and then power. Yep, power is now in place, and we need a long arm inserter. Could take basically no time at all. Boom, there we go. Everything is happy. Except for this guy, which is facing the wrong way again. We'll go ahead and drop those extra bits in there. Let that sit there and cook. And what we needed was the next research. So we're gonna wait for that. And like I said, while we wait for that, I'm gonna make a slight adjustment here. We're going to, we want that, both at the very edges, feeding into that and that. So we can go ahead and slap down power there and power there. So this is the very rudimentary design that can branch out into many, many more. So this is going to drastically increase how fast we can research things because now we've got 3 and they stay full. But that does actually put a little bit more load on everything else. So in theory, we could just slap down another one of these and have it doing 2 at a time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the next automation stage, and I'm just going to build more and just build better. Increase the efficiency instead of increase the volume. Okay, everything seems to be fine over there. Everything seems to be fine over here. What we need now? You know what? We could make another boiler for just in case, and one more steam engine for just in case. I haven't looked at power in a good minute, but I'm assuming, yeah, our power is looking great. We'll look at it on the 10-minute graph. You can see the things that are really drawing the power are the diggers. So as they dig, they're going to be drawing a ton of power. And they're not super consistent for some reason. And you can also see automation is taking up a fair chunk of what we take. We're still in a good spot as far as power goes, but as I add in the faster production, it's going to draw more power. So I've already got a burner inserter ready and raring to go. Slap that down. Slap down one of these babies. Now powered. And boom. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, so slight change in plans. And yes, I realize the entire base is out of power at the moment, which is probably okay. Not like perfectly okay, but probably okay. It's like perfectly okay's cousin. They don't always get along. Okay, and we need a pipe. Slap down a pipe there, and then we actually have the gap necessary. Oh, if I put it in the right spot. Gap necessary to get our power production up and rolling the right, excuse me, the right way. Boom, everything has access to the power grid. Power grid looks even better than it did. If you look at the fluctuations, they're a lot smaller now. I think that's a function of how it measures that. Anyway, yeah, red production was down for a good minute, so that's where that is. We probably will have to build out a whole second area for this, but I think that'll come when we revamp all of it, like all of it, because this is very much not permanent, very not permanent. I'm not sure. Do I want my bus lines to go out to the east? Maybe. We probably don't need these guys just sitting there, but I do need a better tool. We'll just pick these up for later use. And that should be producing. Yeah, that's producing real nice. I kind of wish I had a faster inserter here to just dump stuff in. We may discuss mods later on, just some quality of life things. I'm personally a very big fan of the Bioindustries mod. It's got a lot of really good stuff, and it may be slightly overpowered, but it's not always slightly overpowered, if you know what I'm talking about. It's it's pretty solid. I think probably the best argument for it being overpowered would be the giant solar panel. They cost a lot, but they produce so much. You know what? I kind of want to go ahead and make some of these to speed the process up a little bit, because that'll get us going in a couple of different ways. So our production of gears will be faster, which is good. Our production of belts is also going to be faster, which is also good. Uh, Hindsight, I think I kind of want to go ahead and put in an iron chest here just for a buffer for my own sake. It's already making those belts. Might as well, steal a few for myself. And I do actually have to get rid of all of that production of the red science so that I can build that iron chest. See, that's why we automate things. Because if we don't automate things, we end up in these massively long crafting queues, and we just can't do anything. Like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit here and wait for the red science to finish? I think not. I'm way too lazy for that. Well, I get bored easily. I'll put it that way. I get bored too easily. And why is there no iron making it to the end here? Why is iron production slowed? Huh. Okay then. We do actually, in fact, need to upgrade our production of iron. I didn't think we were going to be drinking it that fast. Okay. Okay, and our research has finished. Logistics seems to be a step in the right direction. Circuit network, I have never gotten the hang of that. I do actually want steel processing. What all does steel processing get us? I guess us oil and the energy distribution that I was so interested in. And since we finished that up, we'll just wait. We'll just drop off what we've got there, and we will work on the supply lines. Whoop, go. Have officially increased our production. Let's see if it starts making it down to the end now. I know the end ones aren't really worried about it because they're already trying to fill up a belt that's already full. But, okay, it's making it just a little bit further. We will just go ahead and build out. And we will build a handful of those. So we've got 6 mining drills up and rolling, and we'll start filling it up. So copper is very full. Like very full. So don't think we're going to have to worry about copper for a good while. When we do, it's going to bite us in the butt, I'm thinking. Okay, that's taken care of, and we can go boop, 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 boop. And we got one more. There we go. So that should keep up with demand now. The lines are not backed up. Okay, yes. Iron is actually making it all the way to the end now, which is good news. Once we get our steel processing up, that's going to be another band-aid solution until we get a handle on things. This whole redesign is definitely in the works, and we are short on iron. What do you know? I told you we were always going to be short on iron, and we are. Let's go ahead and make one. By one, I mean 5. And yes, you actually can just plop it down on top, and maintain that same blueprint. Oh, and another blue. And we need to make another blue. The next blue, this should be going onto a belt. And so should these inserters. So we'll place this one step away. We'll have this making the inserters. Inserters need iron plates, iron gears, and electronic circuits. As much as I don't really want to put in more gear production, we do actually need more gear production. Which tells me this is not going to work. What we're going to have to do is we're going to steal some of these. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Not having to worry, hey, where am I getting my stuff now? Nope. And we should be able to slap down a couple more of those. The blue fabricators. Boom. There we go. We shouldn't be making too many because, oh no, not a burner. Oh, dang. I made a burner inserter and I meant to make a regular inserter. Actually, I meant to make several regular inserters, but that didn't happen. So let's go ahead and get you going there. And also back onto the regular belt. And you should be making me some iron gears. And we really don't need this line to go any further than right there. That should fill that up pretty okay. I don't know if I want to split that out or what. I could blueprint this and move it down a little bit. Yeah, I think that may be what I'm going to do, except I forgot to blueprint it. We will get rid of you and you and you and pick that up and we'll pick you up. So we wanted to grab some of the gears and then output. You are once again going to be making us transport belts. The transport belts are going to go onto, you guessed it, a belt. We need to split. We need to split that? We may need to split that. Let's go ahead and make a splitter just in case. And we are short on copper. Hey, our research is finished. Heck yeah. What do we want to research next? Oh, solar energy sounds like so much fun, and so does electric poles. Unfortunately, it's going to take 120 green, which we don't have. So we're going to work on fluid handling until... Oh, that looks... The iron and the steel furnaces look really good to me. Oh, man. And we need steel brick. Not steel bricks. Stone bricks to make those. We definitely need to get this green up and rolling and soon. Okay, so what I'll do is I will put all of that on hold for a moment. And we'll get green production up and going. And let's see, where... Oh, that did need to split off because it needs to go to here. This also needs iron plates. Or actually, it doesn't need to split. What it could do is pull one of these. And we can get rid of that momentarily. Kind of run that off to the side. Grab a couple of these. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. Okay, now you are happy making belts for me. Good. Very good. Okay, we'll put that in line, and that, if I remember right, needed to be probably... I don't want it to be gears. I really don't want it to be gears. What we'll do is we'll split off from gears down here at the end and go under. And then come back up the side. Because I wanted to say we needed inserters, which required gears and electronic circuits. What does it take for an electronic circuit? It needs iron plates and copper cables. Actually, let's move that elsewhere. We'll leave that blank. At the end of the copper line, let's slap down one of these, and we'll set you to those. We'll just have you produce. And you only need copper, that's fine. And we're going to adjust the system here. Actually, I'm not so sure that I like the way that's set up, and we do actually need another splitter. And we are short on iron yet again. We're going to split it off going to here, because I really don't want my entire supply going to one place. I really don't want to wear it out, if you catch what I'm saying. Put you there, and we will put you there, and then we will get you some power. We'll continue on our make sure every single square has power design. And we need to make a few more of those. And they were right there, right next to what I was already looking at. That should just need power, and we'll have it putting it into a box at the moment. Like, it's not, once again, not a permanent solution, but it's close enough to get us off the ground. So if any of you guys really enjoy Factorio, like, puts me to shame, I definitely could use some feedback on this, because I am by far not an expert at playing Factorio. So any constructive criticism or feedback is definitely welcome. Well, it looks like that's going to do it for us today, guys. I wanted to say thank you for hanging around this long. If you did and you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. Just so you don't miss out on any of the other cool stuff coming on down the road. If you'd like to hang out with us, please hit us up on Discord. Link is in the About section on the channel, or you can go to discord.wonsnot.com, and I will see you guys in the next one.